Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be an update on the smart LED wall panel again. Unfortunately, it's not done due to even more problems with the LEDs, but I do have a controller now, the GLC015WLM with a microphone, and I've got this all wired up. You can power it on and LEDs light up, so that's a good sign. But I'm having a new issue which I'm trying to tackle now, and that's after about 260 LEDs, they stop working. So I've been doing a little bit of troubleshooting already, and I think there's only an issue with these two parts, and that's what this video is going to be about. So I'm going to go into a bit of troubleshooting these and my findings so far, because I'm no electrical engineer or anything, but I'll show you what my thought process is and what I'm going to do to fix this. And if these parts are broken, I already ordered some new LEDs to continue this string of lights, because we do need 300 lights and I would have to cut them out and resolder them. So let me show you what I've been testing. This is my multimeter. I don't know if it will stand up. I'm going to put it on the resistance 20K. That should be visible to the camera now. Okay. So let's first of all take the first piece of the LED strip that's connected to the controller. It's this piece. And if I put it on in these parts, so this is the 12 volt connection of the three, and the other 12 volt, it goes to 0, so that's fine. If I go to the ground pins, 0, it's also fine. And now the data pins, the center connection, it's at 12.6. And that's what I see throughout my testing so far. And if I turn this on, we can see where the LED strip fails. It's on this piece. It stops working. So I have marked this with some blue marker to see where I should be testing. I need to turn it off again. And if I measure this, so let's go to the 12 volt, goes to 0, let's go to the ground, nice, to 0. And if I take the data connection now, this one's 8.3. And that's different than all the other pieces in my LED strip. If I take one before that, this section of 3 LEDs, let's take the data connection. This one's still 12.6. And that's what I expect or can measure. Even if I put it on the data pin on the very first segment and near that 260 something LED, it's still 12.6. So that's what I would expect it to be. So I find it very strange that this piece with the 3 LEDs has something like 8. And if I take the segment behind that, that's not working, it's 8.3. And the one behind it, to the solder joint, it's even worse, it's 2.8. So that made me expect that something is wrong. And I don't know if that's because of something I misconfigured in the WLED app or something else. but I want to change these out, and that's why I also ordered new LEDs, because otherwise I wouldn't have enough. So for now I'm going to cut these out of the LED strip that I completely soldered, or I can just loosen these solder joints, and then first blue marker for me, and then until this segment. So these 6 LEDs, I will get them out and put new ones from the fresh LED strip in. So let's cut this one off. And open the new LED strip. So 2 parts with 3 LEDs, and I'm going to cut it there as well. So let's put everything on the side. My desk is a complete mess right now, but... And these are the pieces that have to be replaced. Now for soldering, I found these helping hands are worth every penny. They make life so much easier by holding stuff in the right position and right place, so you can just solder it or put pieces together without burning your fingers off. Not yet. So I'm going to wait until the soldering iron is hot, and then we'll continue desoldering these pieces. And I'm going to strip this plastic off so we can desolder those wires as well. Alright, let's see if we can get these off now. I like to use a small screwdriver to just put some pressure on pieces. Okay. I like to bend it a little bit in the direction that I want it to. And then we're going to apply some flux. This helps guide the solder to the places where you want it to flow. And I found it's absolutely essential for soldering. Okay. This is where I would like to use the screwdriver to not burn my fingers. So the first one is sort of on there. I'm not really happy with how it's on there, but it's on there for now. We can clean it up later. Let's do the second one. Okay, so that's the first one. Now let's remove the new connector. And try to keep the solder on there so I can reuse it with a new connector. Alright, now I can take the LED strip that I cut. And the first time that I did this, I did it on the table protector, and it melted to the table protector, so don't do that. Oh, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to cut this one off halfway. With these connections I like to get a little bit of tension between the LED strips so that they really connect to each other. So once again some flux. Should be enough. Now just line everything up nicely. Okay, it's not the nicest solder joint, but it'll do, I hope. Make sure that everything's cooled enough. And let's just see what happens when we plug in the controller. Well, I think that would be it. Everything behind our connection is lighting up now. So all the 300 LEDs are lit until the very last one. So we can finally continue with the project. So I'm very happy that that was everything that needed to be done with the controller issues in the first video. I really didn't know what the issue was. I'm still new to everything. I'm just looking on the internet and figuring stuff out. And especially with LED issues, when you're just going on the internet, you won't find what your specific issue is, because there's so many people working with LEDs and so many individual issues. So I left that on the side and tried to do my own troubleshooting with the knowledge that I have. And yeah, fortunately the new controller is not broken, it's working. I can control the lights with my phone now, WLED, the new controller, everything was very easy to set up. It's like 3 minutes and it was working on the Wi-Fi, no issues at all. And we can change everything on the fly, no issues. All the effects work until the very last LED, which is great. So with these issues out of the way, yeah, we're going back to the 3D design phase. I already have some ideas worked out and I started on the 3D design, and I hope I can finalize this project very soon. And I don't know what went wrong here, if this is because I fried some LEDs or chips while getting it too hot by soldering or any other issues, I don't know. I noticed that when I was rolling up the LED strip or just moving it around, one part just, yeah, stopped lighting up. This lost about a meter or so. And after that I didn't get it to working order again. But yeah, with the multimeter and some quick comparisons, I like to call it, just comparing the segments, to me it was obvious that there was something wrong with these two segments, and that's why I ordered the new LEDs. And that's why it took a week, because I had the controller issue, which I had to send back and reorder, and then I had the LED strip that I had to reorder as well. So hopefully that's the last troubleshooting update video, and the next video will be a continuation of this project, or maybe even the final project. But I'll keep you up to date. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see the full project video when it comes out. I hope that will be very, very soon. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.